YouTube subscribers. Today it is, what is today? Wednesday. Wednesday, December 11th, the year is 2019. I'm home, laying across the bed. I just got in. I ate some pizza. I stopped and got some Fellini's pizza, my favorite pizza. I was going to eat some chicken breast I had cooked here at the house, but I said, you know what, I'm eating some pizza. I got a pizza and a salad. I had been eating a lot of salad from the hospital up there. Excuse my beard and everything. I don't care. But anyway, this morning, today's a long day. I jumped out of bed early this morning at 5 o'clock. I couldn't sleep. It's funny because Earl's cell phone, I have his cell phone and the alarm on his phone went off at like 4:45. And I heard something ringing. I said, what the hell is that ringing? It was Earl's phone. So when I got up, I went to turn his phone off. I just said I'm not going to go back to sleep because my anxiety started to kick in. And I was like, well, too early to really be going to the hospital. Although I can go in 24 hours. I decided I'd go to the gym. I said, let me go to the gym, work out. So I got dressed, made some coffee, got my coffee mug, hopped in the car, got dressed, went on to the gym, packed my gym bag. I keep my gym bag packed, so I'm going to pack it tonight so in case I feel like going to the gym in the morning. I doubt if I'm going tomorrow because it's about 11 o'clock now, and I've been up since 4:45, 4:30. I think I might be able to sleep in. Maybe my body's tired, I can sleep a little bit longer. So, tonight I haven't been taking no Ambience to sleep because in case I get a phone call from the hospital, I'm going to be able to jump up and go up there. But I'm so tired right by now, I don't think I'm going to need an Ambien and Benadryl, nothing. I think I'm just going to be able to go to sleep. We'll see. But anyway, get to the hospital. The hospital was packed with people. This Wednesday, there was a lot of traffic getting in and out of the hospital. I got there between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. And there was a lot of people. It was some Wednesday morning at Emory Hospital. There's 1 million people running around, doctors, nurses, everybody. It's just a madhouse. And I got up to Earl's room, and they had made some, they had turned him. They like to turn him every now and then. So they turned him. They were prepared for his pressure to drop, so they did it as the shift changes. But I was trying to get there when the shift was changing, so I knew they were going to come in and go immediately fucking with that nigga. So they immediately, they go in there doing their protocol of change to his pressure drop. So I had to stand there and talk to Earl, and they were trying not to use medicine to raise his pressure back high, blood pressure higher. So I stood there and talked to him for a little while. So you got here just in time. I was talking to him. I was rubbing on his neck, and I was just talking to him, rubbing his head. And y'all, his blood pressure began to rise. I stood there talking to him, Earl, I know you can hear me. I'm right here. Don't be scared. They just move you around. You just got to stay calm. So I just stood there talking to him. Talking. His blood pressure kept back to normal. Hear my voice. So I could tell you can hear me. Then he calmed down. His blood pressure rise back up. And so yep. It's crazy because we never just had the best vacation. This was probably the best vacation we'd ever been on. That 7-day cruise. It was the most fun we had. We felt like teenagers. We laughed and had so much fun. We didn't argue, no disagreements. We laughed, we ate breakfast together, we ate lunch together. Normally Earl don't eat breakfast. He's not a breakfast eater, so I would be getting up to get dressed. Rachel, you going to breakfast? I said, yeah. He said, I'm going too. We ate breakfast together, we ate lunch together, we ate dinner together, we dressed up, we wore nice clothes, we took a ton of pictures. We did excursions together. We had so much fun on that cruise. Just he and I, walking around the ship, talking, laughing. Yeah. The best vacation we ever had. And then to come home to this, it's like, what in the world? It's like, so anyway, the doctors, they're making some changes. He's stable. But they want to do an MRI, but they can't. They don't want to move him because his blood pressure drops. They did some another EEG or EKG on his brain, heart. They were doing all kinds of stuff. They just checking everything, liver. They did a scan on, how they scan a pregnant woman. Y'all can't think right now. Well, I forget what it's called, but they did his heart, his kidney, his bladder. I think they looked at his stomach a little bit. They even did his legs. They ran the scan on his legs. They looked at his heart. They were trying to make sure. They just checking everything, checking, because we can't. They're very thorough at Emory Hospital, I must say. Very thorough. They're checking, scanning. She's got about 4 or 5 doctors in and out the room all day long. Then we always had this big meeting in the morning time where they go over what the agenda is for the day. They need me there. Very important that I'm there because they want him to. He hears me. When I touch him, he calms down. When I talk to him, but when they're around him, Earl is not. Somehow he's fighting with these people, but when I'm there, he's calm. So at nighttime, they don't leave him alone, let him sleep. They were going to give him a little bath when I was leaving, but she said she may not because they did it earlier. Tonight I was leaving, so I go home and go see some sleep. I'm at home now. So they let him, they don't think they're going to let him. I think she said she's going to let him sleep tonight. And she said, don't ever lose the opportunity or mess up the opportunity to talk to somebody you love and let them know what's going on. I'm glad that Earl and I took that vacation. He chose it. He pushed for it. He fought for us going on this vacation. I went, and we had a wonderful time. And that's what's in my head. Whatever happens, I know. Me and Earl been do a lot, ups and downs over the years, a hell of a lot. A lot of people could not. The average person could not have survived what Earl and I have gone through in this relationship. They wouldn't have made it. They just wouldn't. I've had several friends that say, Walter, a friend of mine came and dragged me out the hospital yesterday. I can't remember. We went to a restaurant across the street from the hospital and had some drinks. And we were talking, and he just never assumed that we would be, Earl and I would have been, because I knew him before I met Earl. He didn't think that we would have been together this long, but he said, y'all been through so much. He referred to us like the old couple that's never going to leave each other. Unless something happens. But even he noticed when I was talking in the room, Earl was calming down. He's much calm when I'm there talking, so he can hear me. Earl was like, Walter, he can hear you. Tommy was like, well, Earl can hear you. He can hear you. Just keep talking to him. So I've been talking to him. I was playing Christmas music today. I got his favorite Christmas music, Tony Braxton Snowflakes. I was playing that CD, a bunch of Christmas stuff. I was playing, stuff that he likes. Earl loves Christmas music. I love Christmas music. I was playing the music. It's Christmas time. the staff of the hospital is a little more understanding. They did do something to his bed, so we don't have to turn him so much. They inflated the bed. The bed inflated and it moved him around. It's hard to explain, like a water bed or something, but it's air maybe. I don't think it's water, but they hooked that up. And the bed that he's in is not the one they want him in to do that, but they don't want to move him to another bed because it's just going to be too dramatic to bring another bed in, move him from that bed to another bed. He's hooked up with all this stuff, so they just said just leave it be. So they used that bed to, the bed is kind of moving him around. It's kind of, you have to see it. It's like but it's slow. Every few minutes, maybe every 20 or 30 minutes, it'll move this way, then it'll move this. So he's rocking and rolling on that damn bed. So I'm exhausted. So things are improving, but he's stable. They have removed some of the medications. He was on a ton of medications. They've weaned him off all these different medications. So he's not on so much medication so much. They've also reduced the amount because his kidneys stalled. And well, that's the word I'm using, stalled, but his kidneys shut down or whatever. So they had to hook him up to dialysis, but his kidneys are back sort of functioning again. They're waking up. So they've got the dialysis machine on this lowest level. The dialysis machine is running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They lowered it to its lowest level. They got his ventilator to the lowest level, the heart medicine to the lowest, so they're bringing everything down. The goal is for Earl's body to take over. We'll know more in the morning. They're going to do a test, but they're going to unhook the ventilator and see if he can breathe on his own. So I got to be there in the morning time for this one. They won't be there about 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. They're going to remove him if he's ready. There's some things they're looking for. They did some lab work, and his lab work came back good. His liver's functioning normally. His lab work is good. His creatine levels from his kidney was fine. Everything, the lab works, everything's coming back. It's coming back fine. So we just got to, but he's not out of the woods yet. Because I was talking to the doctor, I was like, okay, so everything's better. He said, let's remember we're doing it one day at a time. So he's not quite out of the woods yet because we still don't know why his blood pressure continues to plummet so low when he starts getting agitated and moving around. So tomorrow we're going to know if I personally think it's because the ventilator in his throat, if we were able to get, if he can breathe on his own and remove that, maybe he would calm down some, and we'll see. But they're reducing tonight his sedation and stuff that's keeping him asleep. They're reducing that, so tomorrow they're gonna see if he can breathe on his own. If he can breathe on his own, they can remove the ventilator from his mouth. But we won't know that till tomorrow. So that's where we're at with that. And thank you all for all the kind notes and letters and emails and gifts. I don't know how y'all send them gifts up to the house, but they bring stuff and I'm like, huh, where this come from? Yeah. So thank you all for sending the gifts, the stuff, the balloons and flowers and stuff. I appreciate it. And I was going to spend the night tonight, but I was talking to the nurse. She said, you're going to be comfortable. It's a little bed in his room, little couch. I can sleep. I slept on it. I could nap on it. But she said, you might want to go home, get you a good night's sleep. I'm here. There's a black nurse in there. She watching her like a hawk. She said, get you some sleep. Here's my phone number. Call me if you want to talk to me. But go home, get in bed, get you some sleep. Don't worry about him, and I'll see you in the morning. So I will see her in the morning. So I'm more than likely gonna skip the gym tomorrow, even though the gym kind of helps me to stay calm and deal with my anxiety. Um, you'll see. I just hope this video, I was trying to explain some stuff, what was going on, so I hope y'all can understand me. Hope you can hear me too, because I'm kind of out of it right now. So anyway, it's time for me to go to bed. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. I'm like, wow. You know, we were working on so much stuff, but I'm so grateful that Earl and I got married and we put a lot of stuff in place to protect one another. I'm glad we did make that decision. I'm hoping he pulls through so I can talk to him again. Sit down and talk. That's all I can do. Anyway, it is 11:09. I'm gonna go to sleep. I need some sleep. Gotta get some sleep tonight. Today is Wednesday. It is December the 11th. The year 2019. You all have a good night. I'll let you know tomorrow night what's going on. Good night.